Alright, now it's time for the final mission of Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. Jamais.
To investigate unusual activity at the U.S. naval facility in Cuba. According to our man in the CIA, they lost all contact with the base shortly after a Soviet commuter jet crashed into the coast nearby. But the strange thing is that when comms were restored 24 hours later, the only message received was conditions normal, and that was it. The plane's at the bottom of the ocean now, but before it sank, something escaped the wreckage and made it to shore. The Pentagon's assessment jives with the intel from our on-site informant. Signs indicate that the base has been taken over by some unknown entity. Intelligent beings that attack people and steal their identities. That's right, boss. Body snatchers. Is to exterminate any and all snatchers occupying the site. Now I know what you're thinking. Legendary hero or not, these things aren't exactly your jurisdiction. But we've got a secret weapon. A man from another world. A dark, distant future. A man made into a war machine with no human body for those bastards to snatch. As payment, all we need to do is hand over the XOF badges you've gathered on your missions. Down there are nothing but snatchers inhabiting human bodies. I wouldn't expect to find many survivors. Snatchers occupying the Cuban naval base and prison camp. There's no telling what'll happen to the world if you lose. The fate of the human race is in your hands, Raiden.
Anyway, now right into the mission. I'm going to be ignoring a lot of what Master Miller says, because if I waited around for him to finish talking, I wouldn't be able to S-rank this mission. That shot right there is way trickier than I made it look, and I missed, so it's even trickier than that. The first half of this is a bit unoptimized. I was very unhappy with it, but I finished. Like, there are several mistakes, like that one right there, and this one, I have no clue how I make it after this. Anyway, the mission is to kill the snatchers, which don't count as kills, and leave the humans alive. Now, that being said, I still kill a lot of humans because a quirk of this game is kills of explosives using barrels do not count towards the kill count. Anyway, this is the fastest route I've found. or well, I found this route, but then I found somebody else made an online video using optimize it, where he optimized it even better than what I had. Like, it was the second half where I'll put the guy's name in on right now. Anyway, this guy will always just kind of be looking in that general direction. You just make him go down. Hilariously, if you run around, you can just accidentally kill rodents. Right here is something I don't see a lot of people doing. Okay, well, I do see a lot of people unlocking the door and opening that, but explosives can actually go through walls, and there are 2 red barrels in relatively close succession. So if you use that glitch light and then count time, you can kill whoever the patrolling Jeep guards before they even properly see you, or before you can even properly see them. So anyway, collect the weapons for the second half of this mission, and set things up to simplify the combat later on. So yes, the first half of the mission is relatively easy to learn because there are very few enemies. And right now I'm just going to the helipad to trigger the helicopter to start coming towards me. So yeah, and the second half is having to just fight a bunch of enemies. Some with rockets, some with some with guns, and all trying to kill Raiden. Anyway, this is a little bit different from a more common online setup, but that was because I couldn't remember it, so I just kind of ad-libbed it. Anyway, now I'm going to be dealing with more enemies.
Reinforcements. Where do they come from? I'll have the chopper wait in the air. Take them out, Raiden.
Hilariously, if I was at just a slight angle, you can actually see that guard spawn.
That one first.
A bit overkill, but I don't want to use a loud sniper rifle, so instead I use a loud rocket launcher. As soon as I see that door open, I'll explode these.
Nice work. Keep it up. A recoilless rifle. Taken out.
So yeah, essentially what I'm doing here is spawn camping every enemy that comes up. And doing so will make this a much easier mission, although it is very frustrating because you have to get very precise shots. Now right here, first of all, is one of the most obvious enemy spawns ever. And I'm not talking about that. Check this out. Fucking disappeared from absolutely nowhere. Snatchers are apparently made from the Aether. Also, I have to comment this, I'm pretty sure more people have heard of Snatcher through this game than actually played it on on any system, whether the PC Engine or the Sega CD. So yeah, mission ended really quickly. And also, very weird note, no Chico. Or sorry, no, not Chico. The Guyanese kid that you rescue in Revengeance. He actually has a line here. He just says Cowabunga. But no line. I don't know what happened. But anyway, that's the mission. This is about as optimized as I think you can possibly get it. Or no, you can probably get it a little bit better because I think I missed, or I think the first half I missed like 3 times and I had to do multiple more shots. But yeah, I think I did well.
Alright, mission clear. Great work. You leaving already? I'm gonna miss having a guy like you around.
Sub 5 is certainly possible, but I didn't really want to redo this. So now I have to give an absolutely massive thanks to Ghost Hawk 825 because thanks to a generous Steam gift from him, the next video that should be uploaded, well, probably besides Dark Souls, but probably besides Dark Souls 2, will be part 1 of Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain Blind. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys then.
Boss, the crisis is over. Thanks to Raiden. But they never could determine what those snatchers really were. I just hope they didn't have anything bigger planned. This whole thing was like some bad dream. Now I know what you're thinking. Legendary hero or not, these things aren't exactly your jurisdiction.
I'm not sure if they're Raiden's either.
But we've got a secret weapon.
What the fuck? I'm still not sure why, like, the watermelon thing attached to Raiden of all people.
This payment.
It just kind of, I don't know, maybe, like, maybe when Hideo Kojima just came to California, like, he just started saying just like, oh yeah, like, they love watermelon over there, you know. Well, then again, who doesn't like watermelon? Ah, man, this is definitely gonna get my video content ID'd. I'm kind of sad that you don't actually use the sword. Instead, you just use a gun. Now here we go. It's kind of a neat crossover, an acknowledgement of games that had already just come out. Like I think, I believe that Revengeance came out like the year before this, or maybe the same year actually. Hilariously, this is the second time that Raiden has gone back in time, counting the Metal Gear Raiden Snake Eraser. I chose white because I think it looks clean.